Hey everyone, we are back again for another Dokkan battle video. So today I wanted to discuss possible EZAs coming for the superhero celebration. Now, obviously, New Year's is one of the bigger celebrations, so we should get a Dokkan Fest EZA of some kind. But because it's New Year's, I think they might go big. So I've pulled up a few units who I think could all potentially EZA during this. And since, New Year's, for the first time ever, is not just Dokkan Fest TURs, but Dokkan Fest LRs, like first time, they could go crazy. So I have a few units pulled up. So let's go through some of them here. First unit here I have is Physical Dokkan Fest Piccolo. Came out in 2019. Yeah, there it is there. The 30th of the 7th, 2019. Sorry, my bad. I am tired. I've had a long day today. But anyways, Piccolo. Piccolo has some of the best potential in the game, and I'd also say he's quite likely to EZA. One, because he's another good partner for like Orange Piccolo, for example. Because, Orange Piccolo, let's be honest, he's very likely to he's going to have Namekian in his first battle, but he's likely to have like Shocking Speed, Cold Judge, and Brainiacs, that kind of thing. And, if we want to make Namekians a really top tier team, I mean, Dokkan Fest Piccolo's EZA is clear, I think. But he has a lot of potential. Again, he also came in 2019, and he's actually younger than like STR Cooler is, who's already EZA'd. So again, his chance of EZAing quite high, I would say. But he's really good. Where he has a really good foundation to be built upon, I think. Like, defense stacking straight away already makes him valuable. With like, what are his stats here? 10,000, and I don't know how to, or almost 11,000 actually. I don't know how to calculate EZA stats, but let's just add 3k to each of these. He's gonna have like what 22,000 HP, 19,000 attack, which is very good, and then almost 14,000 defense. That's ridiculous, right? I think my Piccolo has like 2 dupes, so he's gonna have access to like a lot of these stats. It's gonna be nuts if he EZAs. But yeah, like he's stacking, he's healing, he's got a free scouter, right? His transformation is pretty easy to get. Which is another Namekian, which again, Orange Piccolo is gonna activate that very easily. What can they do here? Like greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, the high chance to stun, they can keep the same here. He's got damage reduction just built in. Like that's nuts, as well as like built-in crit. He's healing, again, he keeps the scouter. It's really easy, I think, to make Dokkan Fest Piccolo like nuts. Like again, just give him greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn. Maybe they could probably leave 40% damage reduction. That is quite solid. I mean, if they wanted to up it to 50, that would be nuts, but I don't think they would. They could up his crit chance again as well if they wanted to. Like, if they wanted to go really crazy, like up this like 150, maybe even higher, 180 if they really want to be crazy. Like up this to 50% damage reduction, like 50% chance to crit. I think the healing's fine. They could up a little bit if they wanted to, like 12, 15% even. And then keep the scouter. Like, if you just up all of these numbers, he doesn't really need anything else. I don't know, like, you'd give him built-in additional, like, I don't know, launch an additional type, medium chance to be super, something like that. That'd be pretty crazy, or I don't think they'd give him, like, dodge or something, but they could, or, well, maybe they could. Something like that, I think, additional or something would be good. And for base Piccolo, like, his is really plain. It's like 1 line here. Like, again, they could up the start turn stats, maybe give him a built-in additional so he could, like, triple super or something to stack that defense. I think support would be pretty crazy. Like, what category could he support here? What if he was like, let me see. I don't know. Maybe if he was like a Battle of Wits or Entrusted Will support for like 2 key 30% or something, that'd be pretty crazy. I'd say Master Student Bomb, but there's another unit who's also a Bond of Master and Disciple support unit who we'll get to later. Piccolo could also like maybe Rainbow Orb change. That'd be pretty crazy. I'd love that. Like a Rainbow Orb change for teams like, I mean, the Namekians don't really need it, but like needed awarded rivals. Battle of Wits, Rainbow Orb change would be pretty good. Bond Master and Disciple as well. A final trump card, Fused Fighters. Fused Fighters I think would be quite big. Also, again, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle shows out like LS if they want to go Jada plus the Rainbow Orb changing, just to keep orbs a little bit more consistent for him, because it can be hard getting his full key a lot of the time. But yeah, Dokkan vs Piccolo, definitely one of the more likely units. His leader skill would be what, 4 key 170 to Namekians, and 3 key 170 to worthy rivals. I mean, that would be okay. I mean, I don't. Worthy rivals isn't that good, but it does have the gammas on it, I guess. So that certainly helps. But yeah, I don't know. Next, I have LR Piccolo from the World Tournament. Now, they haven't EZA'd a single World Tournament unit yet, not even one. But now, maybe now is the time. Maybe now they could start. And with LR Piccolo, I think is a good shout. Again, look how plain his kit is. He has nothing here. Like that's not a passive. You know what I mean? He's 0 super attack effects. But his link set is good. Because I think it's very likely that Orange Piccolo has Brainiacs. I think he could have Gaze of Respect. He could definitely have experienced fighters. Shocking speed. He's going to have legendary power. He's going to share a bunch of links with this Piccolo. So if this Piccolo was good, that'd be huge. He might even have the First Awaken. I mean, I don't know, but he could. Like, what do you do with this Piccolo? What if you just make him like a defensive wall? Like, I don't know. Like, what if he stacks defense here, or like greatly raises it or something? I think he's like inbuilt damage reduction or something. And then, like, kind of build this unit a bit like, who is it? Like Chilai, right? I mean, you don't need the dodge and scout, blah, blah, but like a bunch of utility, you know, just wall. Actually, better example. Make this guy basically just AGL Golden Fraser. Like the EZA one. He was just like 90% damage reduction, but also make like this Piccolo like a support unit. That would be crazy. I mean, I don't think they would, but something like that would be good. What if he gave like 50% defense here? Like he has like 150% attack and defense start turn, or 150% defense, maybe like 100% attack on super, something like that. And then he gives like all allies like 5% damage reduction or something. Like that would be crazy. But like, yeah, or not, who does it? Dokkan vs Kid Goku. He gives 7% damage reduction when he gets 7 orbs. What if this Piccolo gave like 5% damage reduction to the whole rotation for doing something? Maybe if he gets 5 orbs or 5 I don't know, something. Or maybe he gets like rainbow orbs as well or something like that. I don't know. Basically, make this Piccolo like a super good like defensive utility support unit, and then we're cooking. Now, how likely is it to EZA? I'd say not too likely, but you never know. If they really want to like make this New Year celebration crazy, they would EZA this Piccolo. They could do both, right? But what a bigger deal about this Piccolo would be, it means they're finally going to start EZAing World Tournament units, which a lot of them need it because so many, like, how many good World Tournament units are left nowadays? Like, a handful. Like, if that, like, it's bad. Anyways, moving on. We have this Gohan, Super Saiyan Gohan teen from the second Broly movie. He is a movie hero support unit. Why not easy aim now? He's got a decent link set, all in the family, like Kojin, Saiyan lineage, that kind of thing. Golden Warrior even. This Gohan, like, again, he's a support unit for 2 key 40%, up at the 3 key 40. Just give him start turn stats. Just, I don't know. Again, he's a support, so utility and support, or defense and support, something like that. You do something like that with this guy right here, and Gohan's gonna be cooking. It's that simple. Like, I mean, I don't see why not. You know, it also means if they EZA this guy, it means that probably LR Gohan and Goten's EZA isn't too far away. Also, I do not have them on this list. I don't think they would EZA now. I mean, they could, I guess, but I don't really see it. But yeah, give me just 2 seconds. I'm going to grab a drink. All right, let's continue. Sorry about that. Just need a drink of water, you know? Stay hydrated, folks. But yeah, this Gohan here, for sure, like, would be a pretty good easy. And again, all in the family, Cold Judgment, Saint Lineage, Fierce Battle. All links very likely Beast Gohan's going to have as well. So, yeah, definitely a decent option. How likely is he to EZA? I'd say not very likely either, but it's possible. Definitely could, right? So, yeah, we'll move on here. Next, I do have In Future Gohan. In Future Gohan here is, I would say, quite likely enough. Like Dokkan vs Piccolo is likely, right? Dokkan vs Piccolo, I say, is the most likely, but this guy's like right behind him. This guy came out just before STR Cooler, like he was nearly the Dokkan just before him, I believe. Like this Gohan's quite good. There's quite a good base as well. Like Master Student Bond and Hybrid Saints 3Q 170 across the board. That's strong. Greatly raised defense for one turn. Good super attack effect already. 100% attack defense. He's got damage reduction when his HP falls below 58%, and he's a Bond Master and Disciple support unit. Like that's good. That's good. And he's got a really good base too. Not base, sorry, link set. All in the family, Cold Judgment, experienced fighters, same warrior race, same lineage, fierce battle. All links that I think Beast Gohan could have. Right? Like, plus he'd be a support for Beast Gohan. If this guy was the EZA, it would be very crazy, I think. What could they do? For super attack effect, not really too sure. I mean, it's fine. They want to go crazy. They could like greatly raise defense for like 3 turns, but to be honest, they're probably going to do like greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. But you know, I don't want to just go crazy with this guy's EZA. That would be very good. You know, I mean, they let STR Cooler stack, so it's like, you know, I'm just saying, guys. But yeah, again, up to start of turn numbers. Maybe they could make the condition for his damage reduction less strict. I'm not sure if they would. Like, I don't know. What if it's like 58% or below, or if the whole rotation is Bond of Master and Disciple, he just has the damage reduction as well. That would be pretty crazy. But like again, like why not? And then up his support to like 2 key 30%. Or I mean, ideally it'd be like 3 key 40, but I don't think they'd do that. Let's just say 2 key 30. Call it a day. What would his stats look like? Okay, so he'd have like 12,000 defense, like 20k attack. Yeah, it'd be pretty nuts. I mean, unfortunately for future Gohan, well, it's unfortunate for this Gohan and like Android 13, where they're forced to transform on like SR Kudo had an active skill. Yeah, because I don't rate this version of future Gohan nearly as highly. If I can jump over to him. There we go. Here he is. Yeah, so he starts stacking attack, which, you know, is pretty good, I guess. 100% attack at start turn. He loses his start turn defense, but he gains damage reduction, and then he gets extra stats for Bond Master and Disciple ally attacking the same turn, and then guaranteed additional super on his androids, which, you know, could be useful for like Cell Max, I guess. I mean, Cell Max is probably getting a stage 2, and if this guy EZAs, he'd be great for stage 1 because he's tech, right? Tech Cell Max, so, you know, I mean, this part of his kit, I think is a lot easier to like imagine. Like, have him stack attack and defense. Boom. Let him have start turn defense as well as his damage reduction. Boom. And then you can probably keep the Bond Master and Disciple category ally in the same turn. Or if you want to go crazy, up it to like on the team and then have like a cap of like 150 or something. That'd be pretty dumb. And then the additional super against an android enemy, I mean, that's fine. I mean, sure, why not? And they could probably add like one line here he does something else as well. Like, I don't know. What if you also guarantee crits against like Cell Max, or just androids as well, like guaranteed additional super and guaranteed crit, like I don't know, something like that. But yeah, should go on a lot of potential as well, I think, for sure. And we will move on to the next unit. Okay. Is Tekko going to EZA? No, he's not. There's no way, right? I mean, I say there's no way, but you never know, I guess, but I don't see it. They'd be stretching quite far to get the Tech Gohan. He'd be the first 2020 unit they EZA'd. But the reason I have him here is because people have been discussing on Twitter, oh, maybe they might EZA Tech Gohan, and I don't think they will. But one of their reasonings for him EZAing is, if they EZA him now, they could have like a super mid EZA that was just like, give him like a slight bit of start of turn stats or something. Like, that's all, and then just call it a day. And then they'd be like, oh, well, Tech Gohan's EZA'd, and now we don't have to, like, EZA him when he actually needs it in, like, another year. You know what I mean? They can just say, hey, he's done now. So, they could. I don't think they will. I won't spend too long on Tech Gohan. Like, you guys know how good he is, right? Like, let's not be crazy. Like, everyone knows Tech Gohan's a beast. His stats would be ridiculous. He'd have like 20k attack and like almost 14,000 defense. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not spend too much time on Tech Gohan. Chance of EZA, very, very unlikely. I would be very surprised if I like check the Dokkan news and then I see Tech Gohan EZA. All right, I will say that for sure. I'll make a YouTube short of me just screaming if Tech Gohan EZA is the celebration. That's what I'll do. I make that promise. If Tech Gohan EZA is during the celebration, I will make a YouTube short of me screaming. So, yeah. We'll move on. If we want to load here. Okay. We're on to the big two, right? You know, we know it's Orange Piccolo, we know it's Beast Gohan. But who's the enemy in that movie? It's Cell Max. I mean, me showing him here is obvious who the other one is. I'll just quickly jump over to him as well, just so we can discuss them together, right? They could easily LR Gohan and LR Cell from the Worldwide 2019, which was about 2 or 3 months after I started playing, actually, like properly. I actually first downloaded the game when Tech Broly first dropped, which is crazy to think about, but yeah, I've been the non-stop Dokkan grinder since. But yeah, they were my first worldwide. Now, how likely is it that these guys use EA? I'd say it's more likely than like nearly everyone on this list, bar like Piccolo and Future Gohan. I'd say they're next. They are from 2019. They are younger than LR or STR Cooler is. They could do it, huh? Like, you see Cell here, and I just see like 4Q170, the Cell Saga. I see like very easy, just give him like greatly raised attack and defense on super attack effects, bigger start of turn stats, maybe inbuilt crit or something, inbuilt additional even. Give him a better way of getting key because his key mechanic sucks. And Cell's gonna start cooking. Like he can, you know. And Cell, look how many team Cell is on. Look how much many buffs all these teams are gonna get if Cell awakens here. I'm just saying, guys, they could do Cell. They could easy a Cell. They really could. It would be kind of crazy, but they definitely could. If they don't easy a now, like, I know a lot of people are thinking Super Saiyan 2 Gohan for 8th year Annie, and if that's the case, then they're definitely easying then. They don't easy a now. So don't be too surprised if LR Cell and LR Gohan are easying very soon, because it's very likely they are. Like, you know, like Cell's still useful as full heal. Again, if you like Rainbow Orb change here, this would be so easy for his passive. Give him better super attack effects, like massively lowering defense. Like, come on. Like, they start doing this, and I'm telling you, LR Cell, like, LR Cell was definitely the most disappointing Dokkan SLR on release, I would say. Yeah, probably. He kind of sucked on release. I do remember. Even like at the time, people were like, wow, he's kind of mid. But, you know, mad. Anyways, we let's not talk about Cell for too long. Let's discuss Gohan, right? I mean, Kamehameha 180, right? 3 key 180. That's just dumb, right? Like that's a ridiculous statement right there. He's already stacking defense. He's building up from his passive. Like that, we know how good Gohan was. But this one thing that wasn't good about Gohan was this. It's not letting me highlight it, but his active skill condition. Because yeah, cool. Gohan, Super Saiyan 1 Gohan, like, cool, yeah, whatever. That's not why we wanted this unit. We didn't, like, summon for Gohan because of Super Saiyan 1 Gohan. We summoned because of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. They could change this condition. Right? They could, right? They just change the active skill condition. Like, make it easy. Like, I don't know why it has to be 58% with an Android 16 on the team, or you could do Android ally or enemy 5th turn 58% or below. Like, that's a crap condition. It's terrible. Like, how many times, like, in legitimate runs where you haven't actively had to go out and try and get it, have you got Gohan to transform? My bet is not that many. Not a handful. 10 times in like 3 years, maybe 20. Like, I don't know. I've done it like a couple of times in random runs. Like, I did a Super 17 run in Red Zone. I did get it to go off, but then I couldn't super with them because the Father Son Kamehameha was a beam, and then Super 17 just absorbed it anyway. But you get the idea, guys. This Gohan, I'm just saying, they could do it. They really could. Like, they don't have to do much either. Like, give him better start of turn stats, maybe better build up, maybe inbuilt additional or something here, and then he's cooking. Like, his condition isn't worse because we actually have some good androids right now. Like the Gammas, for example, are really good at the moment, so that helps. So yeah, that kind of cooks, I suppose. But yeah, and then let's jump over to him if it would let me. There he is. Okay, Super Saiyan 2, go on. You give this guy start of turn stats, like 100% attack and defense at start of turn. What if they upped his like ultra super from like greatly raised to like massively? Just cause it's Gohan, you know what I mean? They do that. He's already Rainbow Orb Changer.